Chief.
2 burglaries to report. I don't know if anybody's read about them in the paper or heard about them, but one breaking and entering occurred on Fairview Avenue, and one occurred on Scott Street. The Scott Street was the latter part of August. Both cases were solved. They were separate. It wasn't the same person. The Fairview address, somebody knew what was in the house. They knew what they were going for, and through an effective and efficient investigation, our detectives were able to solve it relatively quick. And the Scott Street breaking and entering, it was also solved. In the course of solving that case, they solved a few cases in Boardman that the same person had committed. It's a known local drug abuser, somebody that's been on our radar, and they were charged. In this case, the homeowner left a man door open with the screen door shut, so they came in through the screen door while these people were sleeping in their homes. So the person was in and out of their house while this family was in bed at night sleeping. So again, the case was solved, and again, it's a known drug abuser in town, somebody that's on our radar, and charges have been filed. Last night at the Evergreen Motel, our officers came upon a 4-year-old baby crying in the parking lot in a diaper, and came to find out that the baby came from a room that had a 7-month-old asleep in the room, and the custodian, I guess you may want to call it, was grocery shopping. So we filed a warrant and subsequently picked up that individual today for child endangerment. So again, I'd like to compliment our officers for coming across the baby and making sure that we got charges filed without delay so that it doesn't happen again. On a police levy note, we will be having 3 more public forums. Any resident within the city can pick from any of these dates. The original intent was to make these neighborhood-specific meetings, but any date you choose, if you can't make it on one night, you can make it on another night. That's fine with us. Next Monday, September 26th, Wednesday, September 28th, and Tuesday, October 4th. Those meetings run from 6 to 7:15 p.m. Our message is short, to the point, and detailed with specific detail. I know that we had a few people show up last night that absolutely had no intentions on supporting the levy. They left after that short message asking for yard signs. So our message is detailed and specific, and we're not going to be shy to answer any of your questions. So hopefully we can get some attendance at those meetings.
Are they all in the same location, Joe?
Yes, thank you. St. Michael's Family Life Center. So any one of those nights, 6 to 7:15 p.m. That's all I have.
Chief, this heroin, it's, I mean, on the news, you know, it's as close to us as Akron. They're having problems. Are we seeing any of that here? Or,
oh yeah, throughout the county, we haven't had an overdose in a short while. But you know, we had 3 weeks in a row where we had 3 overdoses. So
here in the city.
So the heroin's up. It's been up. It's in the city, like it or not. You know, again, our patrols are in the neighborhoods on the main streets, and when these officers are making traffic stops, and as you read about it in the paper, they're finding the drugs quite often. So I mean, if they spend all their time out, and a lot of it is people driving through. Nonetheless, they're bringing that into this town, and we don't want it. We still have affiliations with our drug task forces, so we're doing everything we can to stay on top of it. And I know that I'm confident that's how we were able to solve the Scott Street being so fast, because of all the intelligence from county resources. So, but it's there.